Okay, so I will start the class now. Why? Because I have a lot of information today and I need to cover. But before I start with the class, remember that I said that we're going to have classes at the university tomorrow, right? Les había comentado que íbamos a tener clases el día jueves en la U, ¿verdad? Entonces se me está dando una situación. Van a ocupar los salones que nosotros ocupamos y pues lamentablemente no podremos tener la clase en la U, que es el repaso que nosotros hacemos, ¿verdad? Así que no sé si les parece si tenemos el repaso el día lunes. No sé qué me dicen ustedes.
¿Sería presencial?
No, sería siempre virtual. Porque no podemos ir nosotros más de 2 días a la U. Bueno, eso es lo que me dijo el jefe, ¿verdad? Por el momento. Entonces sería de forma virtual siempre. No sé qué me dan su punto de vista o su opinión. Todavía están, ya despertaron. No sé qué me dicen.
¿Por qué no lo hacemos igual el jueves y virtual? Digo, para no atrasarnos, porque si lo hacemos la otra semana, nos atrasaríamos un día por estar en repaso.
¿Cómo así?
O sea, hacer el repaso igual mañana, pero virtual. No sé si usted puede también.
Sí, y mañana sí.
Y no sé qué opinan los demás. El caso es que a muchos les cuesta viajar igual, ¿verdad?
No, es
Podrían
que
estar.
no, es que yo no lo haría ya, Sofía. Yo no lo haría presencial.
No, por eso, pues sí, yo entiendo eso.
Ujú.
Pero
No,
no
yo,
sé qué opinan los demás si quieren que lo podamos hacer mañana igual virtual.
ajá.
Pero sería bueno el lunes para ir al examen con conocimiento fresco.
Eso mismo pensaba yo.
Vaya, hagamos una cosa, voten los que quieren el día de mañana, levanten la manita. Y los que dicen el lunes, pues levantan la manita. Así vamos a democráticamente, ¿verdad? No vamos a estar obligando a nadie. Ok, el día jueves levanten la manita. O sea, el día de mañana. Vaya, estos son los del día de mañana. Solamente tengo 3, 4, 5, 6 personas que quieren el repaso al día de mañana. ¿Y los demás? Tres, 6, 7 personas tengo. Sí. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. Ok, solamente tengo 18, 19. ¿Y los demás? 20, 21, 22, 23. Ok. Entonces quedaría para el día de mañana, ¿verdad? El repaso. Ok.
Horario normal, ¿verdad?
Sí, el horario normal, ¿verdad? Solamente el día de mañana va a ser un repaso pequeño. Si tienen dudas, preguntas, me las hacen. Por favor, yo les pido que me hagan preguntas y si no entiende, sea honesto y diga, yo no entendí, ¿verdad? Yo creo que nadie se va a burlar por eso si usted dice que no entendió. A mí ya me ha pasado y yo no he entendido cosas o temas. Entonces, ya pueden bajar la manita. El día de mañana queda el repaso. Vamos a tener el repaso. Y sí, hoy sí va a ser una mañana bien larga y apretada y vamos a comenzar con la clase. ¿Ok? Okay, all right. Let's start the class. Okay, perfect. Very good. So yesterday, basically, we were talking about simple past. Okay, we talk about two forms of the simple past. What are the two forms of the simple past, people? What are the two forms of the simple past? The simple past is divided in two. What are the two forms of the simple past?
Regulars y irregular verbs.
Regulars and irregular verbs. Very good. So that's what we were studying yesterday. Okay. So actions that we did in the past. Okay. For example, I woke up. I got up. I took a shower. I got dressed. I combed my hair. I had breakfast. I went to work. I started to work or I started work. I answered emails. I had lunch. I finished work. I arrived home. I fed the dog. I cooked dinner. I had dinner. I watched TV. I went to bed. I fell asleep. Okay. Basically, this is the daily routine that we do in the simple present. But if we're explaining to someone what I did yesterday, so we put the verbs in past. Okay. So that's basically what it is, the simple past. Continue with the topic. So we were talking about regular verbs. Okay. So let's say that all regular verbs, okay, let's say all. It says here all, but it's not all. Let's say the majority of verbs, we're going to add the ed at the end, okay, in the simple past tense. For example, look at this little girl, this little boy. He played football last Sunday. Okay, so there are two things that are telling me that this sentence is in simple past. First of all, it is what? The verb in simple past form. And later, And later we're going to have what? The time expression telling me that this verb this sentence is in a simple past. Okay. What is the base form of this verb? ¿Cuál es la forma base de este verbo? Played.
Play.
Play, exactly. So if we look at here, we add the ed to say something in simple past. Okay. Another one that we have is here. He cooked lunch last week. Okay. Again, we have the verb in his base form that is cook. And in a simple past, we add the ed. Okay. Those are what? The verbs ending in ed in a simple past, and those verbs that ending in a simple past form with the ed at the end, we're going to call in. How do we call the verbs that ending in ed? How we're going to call the verbs that ending in ed? ¿Cómo le vamos a llamar a los verbos que terminen en ed?
Regular verbs.
Regular verb.
Verbs, exactly, regular verbs. So far, there is any question regarding about ed verbs or regular verbs? So there is anyone who has a question with the ed verbs ending? Hay preguntas con los verbos regulares. Okay, let's have more examples about regular verbs. So we pull here, regular verbs. Regular verbs. We have the regular verbs here. And I put this example. For example, I have this verb. Okay. And I have another one that is, okay. And I have this one. Okay. So this is the base form of these verbs. What is going to be the verb in a regular form, in simple past? What do we do here, people? What's the simple past of want? What's the simple past of want?
Wanted.
Okay, yes. So what do we do here? It's only this. We add the ed. Want, wanted. Visit, visit,
Busy.
okay. Visited, okay. We have the other one. Use,
Youth.
used, okay. Just we add this one. Look at this one. The letter D at the end. So we have want, wanted, visit, visited, use, used, okay? So we have want, wanted, visit, visited, used, used. Okay. So we have 3 verbs here. The first one, okay, let's see. We have 3 verbs. Let me choose someone from this group. Okay, let me see. And we're going to, okay, try to do something. Okay. Jonathan. Jonathan, I need that you help me to create a sentence using this verb in simple past with the first verb, want. Jonathan.
Yes. Um, I want to. Yeah.
I want
Go
to.
to sleep.
Mm.
I wanted breakfast.
I wanted breakfast. Okay. I wanted breakfast. All right. Thank you, Jonathan. All right. Perfect. The next verb. Okay, we have used wanted. Okay. Now we have visit. Visited. Okay, give me a sentence with that verb, please. Mariela Lisette. Mariela Lisette. Give me an example using the verb visited. Okay, help me please, Steven Alexander. Steven Alexander, give me a sentence using the verb visited.
I visited my grandmother.
Okay, I visited my grandmother. I visited, okay, my grandma. Okay, my grandma. Oops, what's going on? My grandma. Hey, my grandma. Okay, very good. Visited. I visited my grandma. Okay. Help me please, Sadie, with the last verb. Used.
I used my
Mhm.
dress blue.
I.
Used
Mhm.
my dress blue.
Mhm. My dress blue.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. My dress. Sorry. My dress blue. Okay. Bye. All right. So, can we help Sadie in her sentence, people? ¿Podemos ayudar a Sadie en su oración?
Yes.
Ok. ¿Cómo la podemos ayudar? Díganme.
Yes.
Cuando vamos a describir algo, el adjetivo va antes de ese algo. Por ejemplo, la oración. ¿O cómo, teacher? No la entiendo.
Sí, siga.
Lo siento. Entonces, cuando vamos, digamos, en esta oración, vamos a decir, I use my blue dress. Porque el adjetivo va antes de la cosa.
De las cosas, no se llaman cosas, Sofía. Le voy a dar. Del noun. Bye, ya le ayudé. Entonces vamos a decir blue dress. Ok. Les voy a hacer una observación también. Ok. Cuando yo utilizo ropa o cuando yo pongo ropa o cuando yo ando puesto algo de ropa, no vamos a utilizar el verbo used. ¿Cuál es el verbo correcto que vamos a utilizar? Vamos.
Wearing.
Weren't.
Wearing.
Ah, ok. O el verbo es en su forma base. Es el verbo wear. Exactly. The verb wear. Entonces, usar ¿Ok? Vestir es completamente diferente. Entonces, el verbo que mejor le correspondería a esta oración, ¿cuál sería? Used o wear.
Where?
Where?
Exactly. Okay. All right. Someone who can help me to use this verb. I used to complete that sentence. I used I used what? ¿Alguien que me ayude a completar esa oración? Vamos a ver. Miren, chicos, hoy andan bien callados. Toda esta semana han estado bien callados y yo no sé si me van entendiendo o no.
I used my computer yesterday.
I used my computer yesterday. My computer yesterday, you say. Thank you, Cecia. Okay. Oops. Yesterday, like this. Okay, look at this one. The verb in past, but using the ed because the verbs that ending in ed, we're going to call them. How we're going to call them? The verbs that ending in ed. How do we call those verbs? ¿Cómo le llamamos a esos verbs?
Regular verb.
Regular verbs. Thank you, Daniel. Regular verbs. Okay. So basically, we're talking about regular verbs. Okay. Let's look at this one. So if we have regular verbs, we're going to have what? Irregular verbs. We're going to have irregular verbs also. Okay. Let me see. Ana Margarita. Margaret.
Yes, teacher.
What is the simple past of the verb go?
¿Puede repetir?
What is the simple past of the verb go? What is the simple past of go, people?
Went.
What is the simple past of do?
Did.
Okay. What is the simple past of write?
Road.
Wrote. Okay. What is the simple past of put?
Wrote.
What is the simple past of get?
Got.
Yeah. Okay. What is the simple past of drink?
Drank.
Drank. Okay. So I have the verb here, drink, and the simple past is
Drank.
drank. Okay. How do you say in a simple past form, yo tomé Coca-Cola? O yo bebí Coca-Cola. ¿Cómo lo haríamos esa oración?
I drank Coca-Cola.
Okay. I drank. What's the pronunciation of this?
Coke.
Coke. Okay, I drank Coke. Okay. What happened in the simple past? Okay. This one, what type of verb is this? ¿Qué tipo de verbo es ese?
Irregular verb.
Irregular
Irregular
verb.
verb.
It's an irregular verb. Okay, we have an irregular verb there. Okay, all right, let's look at this one. I need to pay attention on this. Give me another sentence by using a regular verb. Deme otra oración pero utilizando un verbo regular. Se los voy a explicar así. Who can help me? Yo les pongo el pronombre she. Okay, she.
She like it.
She like. What? She like what? O deme en otra oración, pues. Deme en otro verbo. In simple past but regular verb.
She called her father last night.
She called her father.
Yep.
Her father. Okay. Let's put it like this because of... Okay, thank you. Look at this one. Now I ask you a question, people. Or you can ask a question. Teacher, ¿y cómo ponga ver estas oraciones en la forma negativa? Okay. In the negative form, okay, we're going to use this special auxiliary. Y lo voy a decir en español. ¿Se acuerdan cuando negábamos algo en presente? ¿Cuál auxiliar utilizábamos? ¿Cuál era el auxiliar?
Don't.
Don't. ¿Y era el otro? Don't or?
Doesn't.
No.
Doesn't.
Don't
Doesn't.
or doesn't. Exacto. Okay, so that means that the don't, ¿por qué utilizábamos el don't y por qué utilizábamos el doesn't? ¿Por qué utilizábamos el don't?
Para singular.
Para singular. ¿Y el doesn't?
Plural.
Plural.
Are you sure?
Para tercera.
El doesn't es para las
Tercera
Tercera persona.
del
Singular.
del singular, exacto. Entonces, ¿para qué utilizábamos el doesn't? Para he, she, and it. Ok, ahora se los voy a poner más sencillo. En pasado, estos dos que tenemos acá, we're going to use it like this. Didn't. Ok. ¿Por qué? El pasado de do, ¿cuál es?
Did.
Exacto.
Did.
El pasado de do es did. Por ende, la lógica, si yo tengo don't en el presente o doesn't en el presente, estos se vuelven uno y se va a volver didn't en el pasado. ¿Ok? ¿Estoy clara con este punto? ¿Cuál es el auxiliar que vamos a utilizar en el pasado? Para las negaciones. Ok, vamos a utilizar didn't. O usted puede utilizar la forma larga que es did not.
Not.
Did not. Okay, you can use that. All right. Now that we have cleared that we're going to use didn't or did not in a negative form of past, I will explain you something. What we are going to do. Okay, pay attention. If I say, let's put this sentence in negative. No, this one first. This sentence in negative. ¿Cómo pondríamos esa oración en negativo? This one. Okay. First of all, we're going to use this one. What is first? ¿Qué va primero, chicos? What is first?
The subject.
The subject in this case is I. Okay. after the subject, we're going to write something, the auxiliary. In this case, it's going to be didn't. Okay, let's look at this one. This verb is in past. So, what is the base form of drunk? ¿Cuál es la forma base de drunk?
Drink.
Entonces, es lo que yo voy a poner aquí, miren. Drink. I drink. Okay, I didn't drink Coke. Yo no tomé soda. O yo no tomé Coca-Cola. I didn't drink. Okay, what's going on? What happened? Didn't is telling us that this sentence is in what? Is
In past.
in past. And so, if I write this, if I say this, I didn't drink Coke, okay? That is incorrect. Okay, because we cannot have past with past. Si yo pongo el verbo en pasado y tengo ya el auxiliar en pasado, gramaticalmente estaría incorrecto porque yo no puedo utilizar pasado con pasado. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿qué vamos a utilizar? ¿Cómo vamos a utilizar el verbo si yo tengo el didn't? I'm sorry.
Salud.
Thank you. All right. ¿Cómo voy a utilizar el verbo? Si yo ya tengo el auxiliar.
En su base. En su
Use your base form, okay? Can I say I didn't drink Coke?
No.
I didn't drink Coke. No. You have
No.
to use the base form of the verb. The base form of the verb, okay? So how can we do in that case the next sentence? Let's put this other sentence in the simple past, but in the negative form. This one. She called her father. Simple past negative form. What is going to be? She called her father.
She didn't. She didn't
Ah.
call it.
She didn't
Call,
call.
pardon.
Ah,
She
okay.
didn't call her father.
She didn't call her father.
Her father.
Okay. You get it? ¿Me entendieron en este punto, chicos? Am I
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on. Let's continue moving on. Okay. Now that it's why I'm trying to explain it today. Let's look at this one. In the negative form of the simple past, we're going to use, first of all, the subject. Then we're going to use did, or then we're going to have the not, or you can use the contraction form, that is didn't. Then we use the verb in the infinitive form or the base form, visit. And if there is a complement, Ellen did not or didn't visit London. Can I put this? Visit it? Ellen did not visit London. ¿Puedo utilizarlo en esa forma? Ellen?
No.
Okay, no, right?
No.
We cannot use in that way. Perfect. Okay, look at this one. Ellen, here we have Ellen. I did not visit London. And Louis, I visited London. Okay, so we have here. And that is the same for, the negative form is the same for regular verbs and irregular verbs. Okay, examples, more examples about regular verbs, okay? we have another example here. I can say, I liked the movie. Okay. She studied English. They played video games. Okay. ED, ED, ED. Okay. That is with the regular verbs. Then we have the irregular verbs. Okay. He ate pizza yesterday. We went to the beach. They drank wine. Okay. Simple past. We have the simple past of here. We have ate, went, and drank. What is the base form of it? Ate. What is the base form of ate?
Eat.
Eat. The base form of went?
Go.
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 The base form of drank?
Drink.
Drink.
Drink. The base
Drink.
form of played?
Play.
They,
Play.
Play. Okay. The base form of studied?
Study.
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 And the base form of liked?
Like.
like,
Okay. Let's look at this one. Regular verbs, irregular verbs. Okay. The same structure. Okay. Negative form. In the negative form, I can say, I didn't like the movie. Ah, look at this one. Here we have the verb in the base form. He didn't eat pizza yesterday. She didn't study English. They didn't drink wine. Okay? So we have regular verbs and irregular verbs. And the negative form, all of them becomes in the base form verbs. Because we have the auxiliary. The auxiliary. What's the auxiliary that we have in the negative form?
Didn't.
Didn't. Okay? Didn't. Should I use didn't plus a past verb? Can I use didn't with a past verb? Can I use didn't with a past verb?
No.
No, we have to
No.
use it with the base form, right? Okay, that is what you have in your book. Esto es lo que ustedes tienen en su libro, grammar. We're going to use the past tense for affirmative statements, and we're going to use didn't plus the base form of the negative statements. For example, I can say, I liked the movie. I didn't like the concert. Okay, look at this one. Verb in past, verb in base form. Okay? That is what I'm trying to explain. With the irregular verbs, we're going to use the past tense of the irregular verbs in affirmative statements, but in the negative statements, we're going to use didn't and the base form too. I went to a party. But I didn't go to the movies. Okay, go. Simple present or the base form. We made dinner, but we didn't make breakfast. Okay, so look at here. We have the base form of the verb. All right. So with the regular verbs, we're going to have, let's say, 4 rules. Okay. The first one is that the majority of verb, we're going to add the ed. ¿Qué dice la primera regla de los regular verbs? Que a la mayoría de los verbos yo le voy a agregar el qué, chicos. De los verbos regulares.
Ed.
Ed. Muy bien. Si el verbo terminara en una E y yo lo quiero pasar en pasado, ¿qué hago?
Solo le agrega la D.
Solo le vamos a agregar la E. Ejemplo es like. ¿Ok? Like, light. ¿Ok? But be careful with these verbs. Study and shop. Esta regla viene siendo todas las que hemos estudiado antes, casi similares. ¿Qué hacíamos en la tercera persona con la Y? ¿Se acuerdan? En study. ¿Qué hacíamos?
Le quitamos la Y y le agregamos IE.
Exacto. Entonces, ¿qué vamos a hacer aquí? Para todos los pronombres aquí, el verbo study en pasado, vamos a eliminar la Y y le vamos a poner la I latina y le vamos a agregar el que al final.
Ed.
Ed. Muy bien. Ok, les voy a dar otro ejemplo acá. Veamos acá. Ese verbo, carry and cry. ¿Ok? Entonces tengo esto. Carry and cry. Okay. What it will be the form in simple past form of this verb, carry, con las reglas que les he enseñado. ¿Qué hacemos acá?
Vamos a sustituir la Y.
Por ahí, latina, carried. Okay. Cry, okay? So what is going to be the simple past of cry? What do? Eliminate the Y, add the I, and ED, cry. Like this. Okay? Regular verbs. Okay? Regular verbs. Teacher, ¿y qué pasa con este verbo? Can I say buy it? ¿Puedo decirlo así?
No.
Why not?
No, it's irregular.
Why not?
Verb irregular.
It's a
Irregular verb.
verb. It's an irregular verb. So what's the form of that? What's the simple past of buy?
Bath.
Boat. Okay? Boat. Okay? It's boat. So in that case, I cannot do that. Boat. Okay? Boat. Okay. So that is the rule that we have. Irregular verbs, they change completely. Okay, now let's look at the other one. This said shop. Okay, shop. Ajá, ¿qué hacíamos antes si teníamos una vowel plus a consonant? ¿Qué hacíamos con una vowel plus a consonant? We double the last consonant and we're going to add what? Vamos a duplicar la última consonante y ¿qué le vamos a agregar, chicos?
Ed.
Y es lo mismo. Viene siendo casi lo mismo lo que hemos venido viendo en todas las reglas anteriores, ¿ok? ¿Ok? Eso es lo que vamos a hacer. Por ejemplo, ok, let me see. I have this other verb con la misma regla que tenemos ahí. Ok. ¿Cuál es esta? Oops. All right. Stop. Okay, stop. What's the form for a regular verb in simple past? Stop. ¿Qué voy a hacer acá?
Agregarle dos P.
Okay, so it's going to be like this.
Lleve.
Desde.
Stop. ¿Sería así? ¿Estamos bien así? ¿Quién da más? ¿Vamos bien así? Dígame algo, chicos. Yep. ¿Estamos bien?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Perfect. Very good. Okay. Let's have that. That is an example of that. Okay. Let's see. All right. Very good. So these are the examples. So take into account those rules. Tomemos en cuenta esas reglas. Okay, let's continue. Let's listen the pronunciation of the irregular verbs that we have. Vamos a escuchar la pronunciación de los irregular verbs, okay? So let's go ahead and move on with that. Irregular verbs.
Page 98. Base form, past form. Listen and repeat.
Burn. Burned.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's not that.
Hurt. Hurt.
It's not that. Let me see. Let me see if that is.
Page 99.
No,
Next.
it's the 99. We're on page 90. Page 90. Let's see.
Page 97. Exercise 2.
No, it's not that. I'm sorry.
Page 97. Now you can just.
No, I don't have that here. Okay. Let's do it by myself. I'm going to do it by myself. If you can repeat after me, you can do it there at home. And it says, by, boat, come, came, cut, cut, do, did, drink, drunk, drive, drove, eat, ate, get, got, have, had, make, made, put, put, read, read. Okay, this change like the color. The pronunciation is like the color. Es como la pronunciación del color rojo en inglés, el pasado. No es read, read, no. Read, read. Say, said. See, saw. Take, took. Think, thought. Write, wrote. There is any volunteer who wants to practice the little pronunciation of those verbs? Do we have any volunteer? Do we have any volunteers that wants to practice? Okay, Cecia. Okay. Go ahead, please, Cecia.
By, boat, come, came, could, do, did, drink, drunk, drive, drove, eat, ate, get, got, go, went, have, had, make, made, put, read, read, say, said, see, saw, take, took, think, thought, write, wrote.
Excellent, Cecia. Very good. Thank you. There is more volunteers who wants to practice the pronunciation of irregular verbs.
Voy ahí, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Buy, bought. Come, came. Could, got. Do, did. Drink, drank. Drive, drove. Eat, ate. Get, got. Go, went. Have, had. Make, made. Put, put. Read, read. Say, said. See, saw. Take, took. Think, thought. Write, wrote.
Very good. Nice. Thank you, Daniel. There is anyone else who wants to try?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead, Sophie.
Buy, bought. Come, came. Could, do, did. Drink, drank. Drive, drove. Ate, eat. Get, got. Go, went. Have, had. Make, made. Put, read, read. Say, said. See, saw. Take, took. Think, thought. Write, wrote.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, those remember that are for irregular verbs. Okay, now let's move on. Continue with this. Okay, you have this. The pronunciation of regular simple past tense ending. Okay, I will put it this one. Okay. This one we have to be careful with this. Con esto vamos a tener un poquito de paciencia y necesito que aprendan desde ya que ustedes van a ir pronunciando diferente el que, los verbos regulares. La pronunciación es completamente diferente. Vamos a tener 3 pronunciaciones. Les voy a poner el audio y luego les voy a explicar cómo vamos a ir trabajando en esta pronunciación. Put the audios here. Here we have the audios. Let me see. Here. We have the irregular verbs. Pronunciation. This one.
Page 90. Exercise 2. Pronunciation. The regular simple past tense ending. Listen. 1. Listened. Exercised. 2.
Liked. Washed.
3. Id. Wanted. Needed. Now listen again and repeat. Listened. Exercised.
Okay, listened, exercised, liked,
Washed.
washed,
Wanted.
wanted,
Needed.
needed. Okay. Okay, people. Ya no los quiero escuchar que me digan listen, exercised, liked, washed, el wanted, el needed. No, no los quiero escuchar que ustedes digan eso, ¿verdad? Vamos a aprender la pronunciación correcta de esos. ¿Ok? El sonido que vamos a pronunciar en estas palabras que tenemos aquí, hay 3 pronunciaciones diferentes con los verbos regulares. Tenemos the al final, at the end, and id at the end. ¿Ok? So we say listen, listened. Exercise, exercised. Like, liked. Wash, washed. Want, wanted. Need, needed. ¿Ok? Ahora bien, ¿cómo yo diría necesitaba? Quiero ver. Ajá. Yo quería helado, por ejemplo. Yo quería helado en pasado. ¿Cómo lo diríamos? Yo quería helado. Ok. Primero la oración. First the sentence. Yo quería helado. Yo quería un helado. The subject. I. Quería.
Wanted.
I wanted.
Ice cream.
An ice cream. An ice cream. I'm sorry for the letter. Okay, I wanted an ice cream. Okay. Wanted. Okay, that is the pronunciation. Wanted. I wanted an ice cream. Okay. 3 different pronunciations. Listened, exercise, like, washed. Ok. Y ustedes me van a decir a mí, teacher, ¿y yo cómo voy a saber qué voy a pronunciar? Ajá, si voy a pronunciar una D al final, una T al final o una ID al final. ¿Cómo voy a saber yo eso? Entonces yo les voy a decir lo siguiente. Los vamos a guiar por los sonidos que terminan los verbos en este caso. Les voy a poner un cuadro. Okay. This is the chart of pronunciation. Look at this one. The pronunciation of the words ending in ED, it's going to depend of the final consonant sound. Entonces nosotros nos vamos a guiar por el sonido de la consonante final. ¿Ok? El más sencillo es este, miren, el id. ¿Ok? Van a ser todos aquellos verbos irregulares que terminen en una sonido consonante de una T y un sonido consonante de una D. Por ejemplo, tenemos el verbo want. Termina en un sonido t, ¿ok? De T, want. So, en pasado va a ser wanted, ¿ok? Need, needed, ¿ok? Visit, visit. What is going to be the simple past pronunciation? Visit,
Visited.
visited, ¿ok? Porque el sonido es de una consonante T, ¿ok? Visit, visited, ¿ok? Want, wanted. Need, needed, ¿ok? Estamos. Ok, eso es de practicarlo. All right. Want, wanted. Need, needed. Ok, veamos lo siguiente. ¿Cuándo vamos a pronunciar este sonido al final de los verbos irregulares? ¿Cuándo lo vamos a pronunciar? Todos aquellos sonidos de consonante que terminen en una P, K, SH, CH, GH, TH, double S o doble S, una C o una X. Allí vamos a pronunciar. Todos estos sonidos que tenemos acá son sonidos voiceless. Si se ven en esta palabra, ¿qué significa voiceless? Significa que nosotros cuando las producimos más aire que una vibración. Entonces, en este caso, nosotros vamos a aquí. ¿Cómo se pronuncia este verbo en su forma base? ¿Cómo lo pronuncia?
Help.
Ok, si ustedes notan eso, help, 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 ok. El sonido que al final produce la P es más aire, help, ok. Entonces, en este caso, vamos a decir al final, en el simple past, helped, ok. Helped, ya no vamos a decir helped ni looked, ok. ¿Cómo vamos a decir? ¿Cuál es la pronunciación? Helped.
Helped.
Ajá. Entonces, para decir look en presente, en pasado va a ser looked, washed, watched, laughed, breathed, kissed, danced, fixed. ¿Ok? Ese sonido al final. No vamos a decir danced. Ay, que yo danced last night. I danced last night. No, no vamos a repetirlo así. ¿Ok? Ya vamos a practicar esto. todos aquellos sonidos que terminen en una voice, o sea que sí vamos a tener más vibración en nuestras cuerdas vocales cuando las pronunciamos, son todos estos sonidos, como liquid, le llamamos liquid en inglés. Veamos acá. L, N, R, G, V, S, W, 1, Z. Ok, hay estos que terminen así. Si termina en una L, una N, una R, una G, una V, esta es una V, ok, es un sonido bien vibratorio, una S, una W, una Y o una Z, nosotros vamos a pronunciar más con la D al final. Por ejemplo, vamos a decir, no vamos a decir call it, ¿verdad? Ni clean it. Vamos a decir cold, cleaned, offered, damaged, loved, used, followed, enjoyed, amazed. Okay? So we have these verbs. Okay? Si tenemos un sonido de vocal al final, siempre la vamos a pronunciar con este sonido de D, ¿ok? Con sonidos de vocales también. Vamos a pronunciarlo como esto. Ok, voy a pronunciarlo y si ustedes se animan, vamos a practicarlo. Chicos, quiero que me disculpen si me estoy tardando bastante con esto, pero necesito que les quede claro esto. Ok, vamos a repetirlos todos. Wanted, needed, helped, looked, washed, watched, laughed, breathed, kissed, danced, fixed, called, cleaned, offered, damaged, loved, used, followed, enjoyed, and amazed. Okay? So, can we try right now, people? Someone else who wants to try. Alguien que quiera tratar. ¿Hay alguien que, un valiente, una valiente que quiera pronunciarlos? Ajá, Sofía. ¿Qué dice Sofía? Ajá, Sophie. You wanna try?
Desde el inicio.
Yeah, here.
Yes, why not? Okay. Wanted, needed, helped, looked, washed, watched, laughed, breathed, kissed, kissed, danced, fixed, called, cleaned, offered, damaged, loved, used, followed, enjoyed, amazed.
Amazed. What's the meaning of amazed?
No sé.
Asombrar.
Ah.
Amazed. Okay, asombrar.
What is the meaning of damaged?
Damaged. Okay, not more useful. Like broken. Arruinado.
Ah. Okay. Teacher, I have a video. I don't know if we can watch later on or tomorrow. It's about the pronunciation of, I think it's irregular verbs. Pero tiene las tres formas del verbo, entonces.
Estas mismas.
Se lo voy a mandar para que lo vea y luego si quiere lo pone.
Vaya, póngalo ahí en el chat para que lo veamos todos y ahí sus compañeros lo pueden guardar también.
It's a great video. You'll see.
Sorry?
It's a great video. You'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a rap with the verbs, but it contains the three forms of the verb: the base form, then the simple past form, and the last one is the past participle.
The past participle. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sophie. Okay, so we have these verbs. Okay, there is any other volunteer who wants to try it? Nope. Okay, let me put it down something here. Let me put my pen here and let's say here. Oops, I'm sorry, it's not that. All right. Let's see here. One. I'm just writing down just only 3 of them. This one. Okay. Aha, people. What is going to be the pronunciation of these 3 verbs that we have? It's going to be like ed or the. What it would be the pronunciation of these 3 verbs? According to the rule that we have before. What's the pronunciation? ¿Cuál sería la pronunciación al final de estos 3 verbos que tengo? ¿Sería con una T, con una D o con un ed?
Con una T.
¿Por qué con una T?
Porque terminan
Tenemos-
con id.
Porque terminan con ed. Tenemos sonidos suaves o sonidos vibratorios aquí, chicos. Por ejemplo, si yo digo shave.
Es suave.
Es un poco, no, es poco. Es con esto, mire. Shaved, blade, boiled, with D, boiled, okay? What happened with this one? Ay, very simple. What happened with this one? What's the pronunciation? At the end, ¿cuál es la pronunciación al final?
Invited,
Ajá, invited and
started.
started. So it's going to be with id. Okay, id. Invited, started. Okay. If I say this one, what's the pronunciation at the end?
Brushed.
With T, right? Brushed. Okay. I brushed my teeth this morning. I brushed my teeth. Okay. Very good. So that is the pronunciation form. Very. Okay. Let's see. Let's continue with this. So we have the pronunciation. Okay, that is the exercise that we had as a homework from yesterday. So if you have the answer from number 1, raise your hand. Okay, I'm going to need 7 volunteers. 17 volunteers. Okay, Cecia, number 1. Okay, only Cecia. ¿Qué pasa con los demás? 17. Sofía, number 2. Wendy, number 3. Ludwig, number 4. What happened with the others? ¿Hicieron o no hicieron la tarea? ¿Le entendieron o no le entendieron? Okay. Daniel. Okay. Inés. Okay, you have 6 volunteers. Okay. Okay. Help me, please. Okay. Tania and Jonathan. Okay. I have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. With Enrique. Perfect. Okay, 9. Okay, go ahead, please, Cecilia, with number 1 and number 2, please. Read. I'm going to read it, and you give me the answer. Hi,
Okay.
Lucia. Yesterday was a really nice day.
I got up early and brushed my teeth.
Great. Continue. 3 and 4, Sophie.
Made breakfast and cleaned my house. Oh,
The pronunciation of this?
what?
The pronunciation of this one?
Cleaned?
My house. All before 8:30. Then, when did it set? 5 and 6.
Worked
Mm-hmm.
and listened.
I worked until noon. After lunch, I listened to the weather report. The weather down at Ludwig, 7 and 8.
The weather was
Mm-hmm.
warm.
Continue.
I invited all my grandchildren here.
Okay, very good. Daniel, 9 and 10.
Sure. They came here in the afternoon. We talked together for a while, and then the younger children.
The younger children, Ines, 11 and 12. Then the younger children.
Took a nap. The older ones went.
The older ones went to the park. Thank you.
Okay.
Tania, 13 and 14.
Okay. To the park and played soccer. At the end of the day, I cooked dinner for all the children.
Very good. At the end, the pronunciation is this one, the end. At the end of the day, okay. Jonathan, 15, and Enrique Antonio, 16 and 17. They, Jonathan.
They loved the dinner because was pasta.
It was pasta. Perfect. Enrique. The kids. Enrique.
Sí, yes. The kids eat everything and wanted more great day.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the simple past of eat? ¿Cuál es el pasado de eat?
Ate. Se escribe.
Eight.
Ate. The pronunciation is ate. Ate. Ojalá me digan así en el oral, oiga. Allá te pupusas, teacher. Allá te pupusas. Ate. Allí les he subido la pronunciación de los verbos que vimos que tienen en el libro y las pueden practicar también. Ate, okay, everything and wanting more, okay? We have simple past verbs, irregulars and regular verbs. Okay, let's move on. Okay. We studied already the simple past in the base form. We studied already the pronunciation of regular verbs, but now we have what it is. What? What do we have there? Questions, okay? In questions is gonna be a little bit simple. Since in the simple present we use do and does, here just only we're going to use what? Did. We're going to use did, okay? Remember, did is telling us that the question is already in simple past, okay? First of all, we're going to use did. Later, we're going to use the subject.
After the subject, we're going to use the verb. But if you realize the verb is in the base form, and we have a complement. For a yes/no question, we use short answers. For example, we can say, did you watch TV last night? Possible answer, yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay? So, base form. Did she see a movie? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. Ok. Si en el presente utilizábamos do and does para preguntas, en el pasado simple vamos a utilizar ¿cuál auxiliar, chicos? ¿Cuál es el auxiliar que vamos a utilizar?
Did.
Did. ¿Y el verbo irá en pasado o va a ir en su forma base en una pregunta?
In the base form.
In the base form, right? In the base form, okay. So we cannot say it in a past. Past with past, no. When we have a what? A yes/no question, we're going to have short answer. For example, Daniel, did you take a shower this morning?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Let's say that no. What it would be the answer?
Okay. No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Okay. So if I ask you to, Juan Carlos, are you here, Juan Carlos?
Yes, I hear.
Okay. Did you have breakfast? Did you have breakfast this morning?
Yes, I did.
Yes, I did. Or no?
I didn't.
No, I didn't. Am I clear in this part, people? Estoy clara en esta parte. Preguntas, dudas, comentarios. ¿Se ve difícil esta parte? ¿Qué pondremos al inicio de una pregunta en pasado? ¿Iría el was y el were aquí?
No.
No, ¿verdad? ¿Cuándo iría el was y el were? ¿Cómo haría una pregunta con was and were? En el caso vamos a utilizar en was and were. Recuerde que el verbo to be significa en Spanish. ¿Qué significa el verbo to be? Ser. Ok, en pasado va a decir estuve. Ajá.
I was.
O I was. Pero en este caso no es el caso. Vamos a utilizar did para los otros cuando utilicemos los verbos. ¿Okay? Si yo les pregunto, did you study yesterday? Did you study yesterday? What will be your answer, people? And in general, did you study yesterday, people?
Yes,
No,
I did.
Yes, I do. Says, yes, I do. Yes, I did. Okay. Yes, I did. Okay. With the WH question is almost the same. Con las WH question es lo mismo, pero aquí necesito información extra. Y aquí sí me van a dar una oración en pasado, ¿ok? For example, usted me dice que salió la semana pasada, ¿ok? Y usted dice, I went out last weekend. Yo salí la semana pasada. Ok. Okay, let's see. I went out last weekend. Last weekend. Yo salí la semana pasada, me dice. Teacher, fíjese que yo salí la semana pasada. Entonces ahora le pregunto yo. Let's look at this. Where did you go last weekend? Where did you go last weekend? Ah, mire acá. Yo necesito el qué, chicos? Una información. Entonces, where, ¿dónde? After the WH question, ¿qué vamos a tener? El did. Después vamos a tener el qué. El sujeto y el verbo en su forma base. Y si hay un complemento, entonces nosotros decimos, where did you go last weekend? What it could be a possible answer? ¿Cuál sería una posible respuesta? Si yo les pregunto, to anyone, for example, I can say, Merlin, where did you go last weekend? Yo le pregunto a Merlin, where did you go last weekend? ¿Y a dónde fue la semana pasada? Ah, ustedes me pueden dar una respuesta. Inventémonos la respuesta. ¿Dónde fuimos? Where did you go last weekend?
The university.
Last weekend. El fin de semana.
I went to the beach.
Ah, okay. You say, I went to the beach, teacher. I went to the beach. ¿Por qué le hice esa pregunta? Porque antes ya me había dicho que había salido en la semana, en el fin de semana. Ah, pero yo quiero preguntarle a dónde fue. Where did you go last weekend? Ah, I went to the beach. No me va a decir sí o no, ¿verdad? All right. What time did you go out? Ah, it's another question. Si se fue a la playa, what time did you go out? Vaya, chicos, les voy a dar una pista. ¿Cuáles son los verbos que tenemos en las preguntas? En estas preguntas que tenemos acá, vamos a ver cuáles son los verbos que tenemos.
Go.
Go. Ajá.
Watch.
Watch.
Drink.
Drink.
Sí.
Y otro drink. Entonces, ya identificaron los verbos. Sí, hoy que identificaron sus verbos, ¿con qué verbos me va a responder? En pasado.
Went.
Ajá, con los que identificaron. Went, el pasado de watch.
Watch it.
Watch it.
At.
What is the simple past of watch? Se los acabo de
Watched.
Watched. Ok. Pasado de drink.
Drunk.
Pasado de see.
So.
Oh. Entonces, basado en la pregunta, ustedes van a poner atención y así es como ustedes me van a responder. Mira, aquí decía, where do you go? Go. I went to the beach, teacher. What time did you go out to dinner? What time? I went to dinner at 7, for example. What did your friend watch on TV? My friend watched, my friend watched The Avengers, for example. How many cups of coffee did she drink? She drank 4 cups of coffee. Who did they see yesterday? Who did they see yesterday? Who did they see yesterday? They saw their grandmother. Ellos vieron a su abuela. Okay? Be careful, people, with this. The word already changed when we had who as a subject. ¿Se acuerdan que teníamos el who as a subject? El who como un sujeto. ¿Se acuerdan que lo poníamos en terceras personas? ¿No se acuerdan? Who is the subject? Okay. Cuando utilizamos el who as a subject, cuando no tenga un pronombre, en este caso tenemos esta pregunta, who went to the mall this morning? ¿Quién fue al mall? ¿Quién fue al centro comercial esta mañana? Usted dice, yo fui, dice. o Pedrito fue. Entonces aquí decimos, who went to the mall this morning? We did. Pedrito did. Ok, esa va a ser la respuesta. Supongamos que Cecia fue a la playa, entonces pregunto yo, who went to the beach last weekend? Who went to the beach last weekend? ¿Cuál sería la respuesta? Who went to the beach last weekend?
Cecia did. Cecia did.
Exacto, esa es la respuesta que ustedes van a dar ahí. No necesita mayor información porque tenemos un who as a subject. Necesitamos saber quién fue el sujeto. Aquí no tenemos un sujeto. En cambio, en este sí tenemos un sujeto porque dice, who did they see yesterday? ¿A quién? ¿A quién vieron ayer? Aquí también. I saw my grandmother yesterday. Okay. O we saw our grandmother yesterday. Entonces ahí es completamente diferente. Por eso utilizamos el did porque tenemos un sujeto. ¿Cuál es el sujeto? They. En este caso, en esta pregunta, nosotros no tenemos un sujeto. El who está actuando directamente como un sujeto, pero andamos buscando quién realizó la acción. Questions, comments, doubts, complaints. Preguntas, comentarios con esto, chicos. El que cae otorga, dice. Aquí vamos a hacer esto. Aquí ya la número 2 ya está un poco avanzada. Vamos a trabajar. Complete the conversations using the simple past tense. Okay. We're going to use the simple past tense in questions and sentences. Vamos a utilizar las preguntas y vamos a utilizar oraciones. Ya esas oraciones pueden ser utilizando el pasado. ¿Ok? Por ejemplo, tenemos acá la información de acá. Vamos a completar utilizando el pasado. We're on Saturday. Y tenemos que el sujeto va a ser ¿quién, chicos? ¿Quién va a ser el sujeto en esa
Your
pregunta?
family.
Your family.
¿Cuál es el verbo que voy a utilizar?
Went.
¿Cuál es? ¿Ah?
Go.
Go, ok. Entonces, ¿cómo quedaría la pregunta? Es una WH question. Where
Did.
did, ok. ¿Qué más me le falta? Where did. ¿Quién es el sujeto?
Your family go.
Your family.
Exacto. Where did. Acordemos que tenemos que utilizar did porque estamos hablando en pasado y es el auxiliar. Where did your family y el verbo go? What it would be the answer? What it would be the answer? Simple past answer.
We went.
We went to the movies. And then what happened?
We saw a good family movie.
We saw a good family movie. Okay, people. I will give you 2 minutes in order to finish this. You have to finish number 1 and number 2, okay? I'm going to drink water right now, and then I came back with you. Okay, go ahead. 2 minutes, please.
Okay, people, finished. It's done. Is it difficult? Do you have any questions? Uh-huh. Let's see. Well, I'm going to need a volunteer for number 4, 5, and 6. Okay? You can raise your hand if you have the answer for number 4, 5, and 6. Okay. I don't know if Enrique wants to participate because he has up the hand there, or you leave it there. Okay. Cecia, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Who can help me for 7, 8, and 9? 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. There is another hand. Please raise your hands. Okay. 7, 8, and 9, Daniel. For 10 and 11, do we have for 10 and 11? Okay, Sophie. Sophie, you're going to help me. 10, 11, and 12, okay? 10, 11, and 12. Okay, I need a volunteer for 15 and 16. 15 and 16. 15 and 16. Another volunteer. Okay, Ludwig. Okay, thank you, Ludwig. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. 17 and 18. Do I have another volunteer who didn't participate? Si no, lo voy a escoger yo, que me ayude con 17 and 18. Okay, Jancy. Thank you, Jancy. 17 and 18. 19 and 20. One more. 19 and 20. 19 and 20. Juliana. You are very quiet this morning, Juliana.
Sorry.
Okay.
My internet.
It's not good. Okay, help me with
Exactly.
19 and 20, please, Juliana.
Okay. Okay.
All right, go ahead, please, Cecia.
Did you go out to eat afterwards? Yes, we did. We ate Indonesian food.
Indonesian food. Ah, very good. Continue, Daniel.
Okay, it had a lot of pepper, but I thought your husband didn't like pepper food.
Ah, excellent. Very good. Continue, please, Sophie.
Actually, he ate a little and he said it was good. I'm not sure about this, but who did take out?
Look at the answer. Sophie. Laura did. Laura did.
I don't know, teacher.
Come on. It's who was a subject?
Yeah, who?
Who
took?
Exactly. Who took?
Who took out the garbage this morning?
Actually, Laura did. Or Laura did. And who, again, who did the laundry? I'm not sure, but I think, help me, Ludwig.
But I think Laura did the laundry this morning too. That's great. But did you do any household chores?
I will stop there. Ok. Voy a parar acá. Thank you, Ludwig. Si se fijan, es una pregunta. Es a question. Y tenemos el verbo do. Teacher, pero vamos a poner did and do. Sí, porque did está actuando como un auxiliar y el do es el verbo. ¿Ok? Entonces, auxiliar, verbo, aunque sea una pregunta. No lo vayamos a dejar. Did you any household chores? No. Entonces tenemos que poner la acción, tenemos que poner el verbo. Eso que no nos vaya a faltar. Jancy, 17 and 18, Jancy. Me,
Me, last week, I did all the short.
mhm,
Sorry, I went shopping.
I went shopping. Juliana. And
And I came home early and I made dinner every night.
exactly. Very good. Look at this one. You have to just memorize the verbs, learn the verbs, ¿ok? Se tienen que aprender los verbos, chicos, para que ayuden acá a... Dígame, Cecia.
Tengo una pregunta. ¿Por qué en la 12 no lleva el did si es pregunta?
Porque aquí está. No lleva el did porque who está actuando como un sujeto y queremos saber quién realizó la acción. Entonces, por eso ponemos directamente el verbo en pasado.
Ah, ok. Thank you.
Who took the garbage this morning? Ah, Laura lo hizo. Laura did. Ok, entonces queremos preguntar quién hizo. Por ejemplo, yo les pregunto en presente, ¿y quién se bañó? O quién tomó, ¿quién se bañó? Who takes a shower this morning? O who took a shower this morning? Who took a shower this morning? Yo quiero saber quién. Entonces, por eso no se pone directamente. No hay una acción acá, no hay un sujeto directo. Entonces, es como que who did take out the garbage. Entonces, andamos buscando quién es el sujeto. Y por eso lo tenemos ahí en el libro, aparece, lo teníamos anterior. Decía que tuviéramos cuidado acá, por eso dice be careful. Remember that the word order changes. Recuerde que el orden de las palabras cambia cuando who es un sujeto en la oración. Entonces, cuando who es el sujeto, el verbo va a ir directamente en pasado. Por eso no ponemos el did como lo tenemos acá. Who did they see yesterday? ¿A quién vieron ellos ayer? Acá no. Who went to the mall? ¿Quién fue al centro comercial? Entonces, por eso es el orden y el verbo cambia. I'm running out of time. Estoy corriendo con el tiempo. Pero el día de mañana vamos a continuar con esto. Okay, remember these people. When we use the negative, we don't change the main verb. We use didn't instead. Okay. Cuando nosotros utilicemos el negativo, no vamos a cambiar el verbo, va a ser en su forma base. Miren acá, vamos a utilizar didn't. I didn't watch TV. I didn't go to the school. Okay. Yo no hice la tarea. ¿Cómo lo diríamos?
I didn't do the homework.
I didn't do the homework. Okay. So that's why it says, remember, people. Because of the time here, okay, be careful with this as well. We say and we don't say it. I had fun, okay? Me divertí. I had found. No, I have found. Esto no existe, el have it. No me lo vayan a poner que los pongo a repetir, por favor. He didn't play tennis. That is the correct form. No, he didn't play tennis. No, that is incorrect. Past with past, we cannot use past with past. We went to France. That's what we say. We don't say we went to France, okay? This is already a what? A regular verb. Please be careful with that. Vamos a tener cuidado con eso, ¿ok? Ok. No me voy a detener en esto. Vamos a practicarlo el día de mañana. necesito que nos pongamos un poquito más con esto. Describe your past activities. Vamos a hablar de las past activities. Okay, page 92. Describe past activities. Okay, page 92. Okay. Outdoor activities. Let's listen to outdoor activities. Listen up. See outdoor activities.
Page 92. Exercise 1. Vocabulary. Outdoor activities. Read and listen. 1. Go to the beach. 2.
Go running.
3. Go bike riding. 4.
Go for a walk.
5. Go swimming. 6.
Go for a drive.
Now listen again and repeat. Go to the beach.
Go to the beach.
Go running.
Go running.
Go bike riding.
Go back riding.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
Go swimming.
Go swimming.
Go for a drive.
Go for a drive. Okay, those are outdoor activities. Everything that you do out of your house. Okay? So activities. Go to the beach, go running, go bike riding, go for a walk, go swimming, go for a drive. Okay? So let's look at this one. How often do you go to the beach, people? How often do you go to the beach? Okay, let me ask you here. Jason Daniel, how often do you go to the beach? Daniel.
I go once in a blue moon.
Once in a?
I go once in a blue moon because I almost don't go to the beach because I don't like it.
Once, you go about once a month. Once a month. Okay, once a month. Very good. Tania Abigail, how often do you go running? How often do you go running, Tania? No. Lisette Eunice, how often do you go running?
Never, teacher.
I never go for running, or I never go running. Okay. Let's see. Evelyn, how often do you go for a walk? How often do you go for a walk?
I go. I go yesterday.
Okay, Evelyn, the question is, how often do you go for a walk? No estamos hablando del pasado ahorita, Evelyn. Ahorita lo hemos dejado un ratito ahí. Yo le estoy preguntando, how often do you go for a walk? Alguien que me le ayude a Evelyn. How
Twice a
often?
week.
Twice a week. I go about twice a week. Okay.
Jason Steven. How often do you go swimming?
I go swimming yesterday.
Ok, escúchenme la pregunta. Yo les estoy preguntando en presente. How often do you go swimming? Va, yo les estoy preguntando qué tan a menudo. How often?
I always swim.
I always go.
Swim.
I always go swimming. ¿Ok? No se me confundan, chicos. Ahorita les estoy preguntando eso. ¿Ok? No me confundan. Por favor, escuchen las preguntas. Sean atentos. ¿Ok? Great. Okay. We're finished here. Tomorrow we're going to have a review on simple past. Okay, we're going to listen the friend's son, and that is what we're going to finish. The reading part, the friend's son, but in this case, it's a blog. It's not the friend's son that we have. This is a reading part, and they are talking about activities.
Page 94. Exercise 1. Reading. Read about what people did last weekend.
What did you do last weekend?
Gabby Perez, Mexico.
My husband and I live in Guadalajara, in the Mexican state of Jalisco. We love the beach, so last Friday we got up early and drove to Puerto Vallarta, about 3.5 hours from home. The drive was nice, and we sang as we drove. On Friday night, we had a great dinner at a wonderful fish restaurant. Then we got up early on Saturday, and because the weather was great, we went to the beach before breakfast. Sunday was pretty much the same. What a great weekend.
Kwanjin Park, Korea. I'm a university student from Korea, but this month I'm visiting my aunt and uncle and my cousins in Baltimore, in the U.S. state of Maryland. Last weekend, we went to New York. On Friday, we wanted to go to an American restaurant and then to an outdoor concert. But the weather was really bad. It rained and it was so cold. We didn't go to the concert. We ate in the hotel and we watched the concert on TV. But on Saturday and Sunday, the weather was beautiful. So we went to Central Park and saw a play outdoors. We ate right there in the park and we had a great time. I loved New York. Paul Martin, Canada.
Last weekend was actually pretty nice. I live in Montreal, in the Canadian province of Quebec. I invited my friends here, and we went for a walk in the old city. We ate delicious food at a great restaurant. On Saturday, my girlfriend came here from Quebec City. We went dancing, and we stayed out so late. Here's a great picture. On Sunday, we went to the movies and to the mall. We bought new clothes. Montreal has some wonderful stores.
Okay, perfect. We have this reading. Okay, because I know that you have classes. Tienen clases, ¿verdad, chicos? Después de esta.
No vayamos.
No vayan.
Con la licenciada.
Con la licenciada Celia. No, vayan, porque si no ella se enoja conmigo después cuando lo sacan. El día de mañana vamos a tener la clase a las 8 siempre. Va a ser un repaso y vamos a practicar de lo que ustedes se les dificulta, me dicen. Pero también quiero que me hagan un pequeñito párrafo. Y quiero que me ponga usted allí las actividades que realizó en su última vacación. ¿Ok? ¿A dónde fue? Casi como estos pequeños párrafos que tenemos aquí.
Entonces usted va a utilizar los verbos en pasado, ¿ok? Puede utilizar verbos en pasado, oraciones positivas y oraciones negativas utilizando el didn't, ¿ok? Eso para el día de mañana. El día de mañana yo voy a escoger a algunos de ustedes, o si hay un voluntario que nos quiera mostrar su escritura, lo que ha escrito, trátelo de hacer con lo que usted ha aprendido. Equivóquese, por favor. Eso es lo que yo les pido. El día de mañana vamos a tener ese repaso del Simple Past, porque ya vi que me les ha costado bastante. Y por favor, pregunten, chicos. Es lo único que les digo, que pregunten, porque ustedes no me preguntan nada a mí. No sé si es por pena o por qué, porque sus compañeros, porque van a escuchar sus compañeros. Ya voy a revisar los audios también porque me quedó una duda si les puse el audio correcto. Ya se los voy a revisar. Y el día de mañana o a más tardar el día de ahora por la tarde, voy a ponerles en el grupo de Facebook y en el campus, por si no tiene acceso ahí, les voy a poner el listado de las personas para el examen oral que sería el día martes. ¿Okay? Los que van a llegar a las 8. Entonces así vamos a quedar. Vayan a su clase y el día de mañana tenemos nuevamente y nos vamos a ver acá. ¿Okay? Si no hay más dudas o preguntas, que tengan un feliz día y tenemos el repaso el día de mañana, ¿ok?
Okay, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Teacher está ahí.
Ya, dígame.
¿Por qué no mandar la lista al grupo de WhatsApp mejor? Es que yo casi no ocupo Facebook y a veces me
Es
olvida.
que yo no ocupo WhatsApp porque mi número no me gusta darlo. Lo siento. Dígame.
Fíjese que yo cuando entré tenía algo mala la señal y, o sea, no escuché si vamos a ir mañana a la universidad o no.
Fíjense que no vamos a ir, van a ocupar los salones que tenemos ahí, así que no vamos a ir, por eso el repaso va a ser aquí.
Ah, bueno, gracias.
Unit 11.
Bye.
Bye.